Hey everyone, this is Jerry with Bronson Creative, and today we're going to break down a few of my favorite scenes from my second feature film, Little Hand. So let's get started. At this point, she's already a little confused, so if you haven't seen the film, we're about 17, 18 minutes into it, I think, right now, and one of the things that she's realizing is that Brendan, which is the character here, is kind of manifesting in different places in her life. And so you'll see when she closes the door, we start to hear the music. And so when we hear the music, it kind of catches her off guard because in her mind, there is no one in the house at this moment. So we knew that this would be like a visual kind of cue that we could play with, and also we wanted to do this in one take. So I'm actually operating on this take, and so you can see that I kind of like do this kind of canted angle when it happens and the music comes on. She kind of like drifts a little bit. I wanted it to get this kind of like almost dreamy, like what was going to happen. Also, I'd made a horror film before this, and so I thought it'd be interesting to play into some of those things. Like I wanted it to be a little scary, like who is in the house, what's going on, things like that. You can also notice, if you've seen the film, that the lighting changes drastically. So time has already jumped, she just doesn't know that that has happened yet. And so by the time that she gets into the bedroom here and realizes that Brendan is still in the house, we did that silhouette because we didn't want to see the face. We didn't want her to know what was going on because at this point she doesn't know if it's Brendan or somebody else because she just kicked Brendan out of the house. So why would he be in there? And so we also wanted to play with this aspect of when she's kind of breaking down. I didn't want to play into the tropes of mental health and things like that. This is just a genuinely scary experience. So if you don't know what's going on, this is just genuinely terrifying. And so as she's going, we also wanted to play, is this a dream? Is this reality? What is actually happening with these characters? And so as we kept playing with that of how to block it, how to cover it, all those kind of things, it became interesting to see what was actually happening. And so we did 5 or 6, we might have did even more takes than that. And so we were able to, as we kept going further and further into it, like how confused is she? How scared is she? Each take was a little bit different. We played it with more confusion, with more scared, things like that. And so, but we knew that this sequence was going to cut to the beach. We were going to cut to an actual flashback because she's dreaming, and we wanted to play with the characters and the audience understanding of what was about to happen. What is the storytelling device? What's happening? And so we did this match cut where she falls asleep and then she ends up on the beach, which is about to happen here very, very, very soon. And there it is. And so one of the things that we had to play with there is we had to actually map where she was laying because we wanted it to be seamless. One of these cuts, and if you watch any of these other scene breakdowns, you'll see where we do these kind of seamless cuts and these seamless transitions. Even though we didn't have a lot of money, I didn't want to take away from that. Originally, we had talked about building a house and having the walls move and all kinds of stuff like that. That budget didn't manifest, and so we made it the way we needed to make it. But I wanted to make sure that you could still play with this. Is it a dream? Is it reality? Who's really in control? And what is happening? Like I wanted to find out in real time with the audience, or I wanted the audience to feel in real time with Danny's character and be able to see what she was experiencing. So that is the Close Your Eyes sequence from my second feature film, Little Hand. If you found this because you bought a DVD, thank you so much for your support. If you haven't bought a physical copy of the movie, you can check it out over at bronsonCreative.us. And if you made your own film and you're looking for distribution and you think DVDs are a good avenue for you, then I hope you'll reach out, and I'd love to help bring your film to an audience as well. So take care, and we'll see you next time.